As an avid traveler, every couple of months I will pop into a travel forum and inevitably somebody is asking for recommendations for personal item carry-on combo. And two brands that keep popping up are inevitably Dagne Dover and Béis. Both of these brands have a cult following, but their design philosophies are different, and that's going to affect the type of traveler they appeal to. So today we are comparing my trusted Béis East-West tote and the carry-on with my newly upgraded investment of the Dagne Dover Petra tote and Seattle carry-on small.
And your captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Feel free to move around the cabin.
Let's start with a little brand history. Dagne Dover was founded first in 2013 by three female designers from New York City. It built its design on being ultra organized inside compartments and a layout that combines daily life with travel. While their luggage pieces are newer, the concept of their bags and design transitions from the tote bags and their city bags to their newly designed luggage pieces. On the flip side, Béis launched a few years later in 2018 out here on the West Coast. It was the thought project of an actress, Shay Mitchell, so also a female owner and designer. Her goal was to make a line of luggage that combines chic functionality with style at an accessible price point. I believe she designed her luggages first and then transitioned into more tote bags and city bags later, whereas Dagne Dover designed their tote bags first and then transitioned into luggages. But now both brands have a variety of options for both tote bags, city bags, as well as luggage. I will say Béis probably has more luggage options. Let's start with the carry-on first. First up, the Dagne Dover Seattle carry-on smaller luggage. This is a compact, soft-sided carry-on with roughly 33 liters of capacity and dimension, designed for most airline limits. This is ideal for quick trips where you're going to need to grab things out of your pocket while you're on the go. Organization is definitely at the forefront with the Seattle carry-on. By contrast, the Béis carry-on roller is hard-sided exterior, so depending on what your preference is there, I know when hard-sided luggage became more trendy, some people missed the exterior pockets, but felt that the hard-sided luggage were more durable. Now there are more soft-sided options that are made with upgraded material that can be just as durable, if not more durable, than a lot of the hard-sided luggage. So the hard-sided luggage is a bit larger with 49 to 61 liter capacity. This luggage is expandable, which the Dagne Dover one cannot be expanded, and that could be a plus or a minus depending on what kind of packer you are. Again, with this being a little larger than the capacity that most airlines allow, I don't know that the expanding ability is such a good idea, because for people who overpack, your luggage is just going to end up being too large for the airline's limits. But if you know that you are a shopper when you travel, and you know that you just like to have an extra luggage that you're going to inevitably end up checking anyways, this luggage is ideal for that because it nestles perfectly inside of the Béis medium and large check bags. Let's look at some of the exterior. So like I said, the Béis luggage is expandable. That could be a plus or a minus. It does have a built-in lock, TSA-approved lock on the outside, whereas the Dagne Dover luggage does not have a built-in lock, but the zippers do combine in a way that you can purchase a lock to put on the outside. Obviously, the Béis hard shell luggage does not have any outside pockets or compartments, whereas the Dagne Dover soft shell does have multiple pockets on the outside. It has a small pocket in the back and a laptop and electronic pocket in the front, as well as it allows you to access your packed clothing and inside items from the front without opening the entire luggage. So if you're going through TSA and you need to take out some liquids or electronics, it is easier to do with the Dagne Dover than with the Béis. But you could just see a side-by-side comparison of the sizes. So again, just depending on what your needs are, I can also hold these up by my side so you can see that the Dagne Dover is a lot more compact if you need to run onto a subway or airport shuttle. It's not as clunky. Now, the handles, the Dagne Dover, even though the suitcase, even though the luggage itself is smaller, the handle is taller, so that's good for guys or people who are significantly taller. You don't feel like you're reaching down as much, but it doesn't have that cushion grip that the Béis luggage has. And that I do love, because when you have packed some heavy items, that cushion grip running through the airport it makes a world of a difference. The Dagne Dover doesn't have that. Both wheels are extremely smooth. Yeah, and no comparison there. I mean, they're empty at the moment, and this is a hardwood floor, so that may not be the best judge, but let's see how the smoothness is. Yeah, both are very smooth. It's just that length. And this also has just been through a lot more. This is basically brand new. I just unboxed it, which is why you still see some of the packaging on it. All right, let's take a look inside. All right, now let's get into what I use as my personal items, or the totes. And the personal item is something that tends to be an afterthought for most packers or most travelers. But when you travel as much as I do, it becomes one of the most important things you're going to pack, especially when you're taking longer flights that are 8, 10, or 12 hours. What you can put in your personal item and how easily you can find what you've put in your personal item is essential. So let's start with my trusted East-West tote. When I first started using this as my personal item, it was a godsend. Look how large this thing is, but it still fits perfectly under the seat. And so many different options. You can grab it with the short handle. You can grab it with the long handle and use it as a over the shoulder. It also has a crossbody, which I don't ever use because the long handles are perfect for me without feeling like the bag is basically getting away from me. But so many pockets and organization, an external pocket with that key ring, which is perfect. As soon as I get into my Uber or my taxi on the way to the airport, I put my keys here and drop it in there so I can know exactly where they are when I'm headed home. The inside, I'm not going to show you the inside because there's stuff that I still keep in here, but you have that cushioned laptop sleeve with external pockets. I have 2 cell phones, so I can easily put one cell phone in one pocket and another cell phone in the other pocket. And when I'm on the airplane, I know exactly where my cell phone is, as well as a couple of rings for ink pens, which is perfect because when you're filling out travel documents, you know exactly where your ink pen is. I keep my travel pillow in here, like I literally never take it out, as well as some of my travel toiletries. It has 2 water bottle holders on each side. I will say sometimes those water bottle holders do get in the way. And then a very deep and wide pocket, zip pocket across from the laptop sleeve. Obviously, it has that trolley pass-through that all Béis products have, so it fits very easily on top of your carry-on without a second thought. As you can see, this has been well worn. I have no complaint. The only complaint, and the reason why I decided to go ahead and upgrade, is that, in my opinion, it does not transition well from travel day to sightseeing around the city. This is such a big bag that when you get out of the airport, it becomes a bit cumbersome to get around. Now, some people I have seen online do use it as their work bag. Again, it just doesn't feel chic enough for sightseeing and getting out in the city. So what I used to do before I upgraded was just carry like a small little shopper tote and my carry-on. And so if I wasn't able to check into the hotel just yet, I would just leave my bags at the front desk and use my little shopper tote for sightseeing. But now that I have upgraded to the Dagne Dover set, I feel that this Petra tote is a lot chicer. At least it feels that way to me. You have this crossbody strap. But again, the Béis one also has a crossbody strap, but it doesn't shorten as much as the Petra tote. So this just feels chicer. It feels like I could be going to the airport. I could be going to a work meeting. I could be going to run errands. It just gives a lot more options. So let's go over some of the additional features that the Béis tote does not have. Starting with the convertible backpack option. This, I think, is going to be so useful depending on where you're traveling to. I'm not a big backpack person, but just having that option, if you're in an unfamiliar place, to use your tote as a backpack and have your hands free, I think is going to be a game changer. In addition to the backpack straps that, again, can be used or can be tucked away, and then this just becomes an extra pocket, or a couple of other pockets. So some smaller pockets for things like city maps, that trolley pass-through that we cannot live without. Trust me, if you are using a personal item that does not have a trolley pass-through, you are suffering in silence. This Petra tote also has 2 external pockets, which I love. I know people are concerned about having too many external pockets because they may increase your likelihood of being pickpocketed. But I never put anything of value in my external pockets. Like, it's usual stuff that if you end up pickpocketing me, the joke's on you. But so having those external pockets are easy for things that you need to grab quickly. So again, like I said, this East-West tote is big and it is very functional, but sometimes it's too large and it takes me a while to find things. So the things that I know I'm going to grab really quickly, just being able to pull them out of my side pocket without having to dig deep. Again, I haven't really used this yet, but this was my thought process when I purchased it. Again, on the inside, you have that laptop sleeve. It's not as cushioned as the East-West tote, but again, I think this bag is much smaller, so I don't know that you need a ton of cushion for this size bag, because what's going to happen to your laptop is in the bag. And then it has another pretty sizable pocket, which is directly in front of the laptop sleeve. Also has that key ring, very stretchy. And it also has another D-ring directly across that doesn't have as long of a strap on it. Another thing that I thought was such a smart idea with the Petra tote is the water bottle holder is actually removable. So you have this very thick neoprene water bottle holder that has a buckle to that you can snap onto the side, which makes it a lot sturdier than the water bottle holder in the East-West tote. And since it is neoprene, if you don't have a double-walled water bottle, or if you just get a juice or something from the store and it starts to give condensation, it catches that extra condensation so stuff in your bag isn't getting wet. And again, it is removable. So if you just don't have a water bottle, or if your water bottle is on the outside, which these outside pockets are large enough to hold a water bottle, then you have that extra space. Whereas in the East-West tote, obviously the water bottle holders aren't removable and they don't catch that extra condensation. So yes, this also has 2 pockets about the size of the average cell phone. You could drop your cell phone in there. And again, this material is just super sturdy and durable. You can see where my Béis tote is getting a bit worn from this rubber piping along the side. This Dagne Dover doesn't have that, so I don't foresee it getting as worn out. Of course, the gray is a little lighter, so that's something that I'm going to want to be concerned about, but not as concerned because it is waterproof, so I can easily just wipe it off if something gets on it. But I am excited for this upgrade. Now, the price is something that you want to be mindful of, because the Dagne Dover set is basically up there with like true designer pricing. This Petra tote, I believe, retails for about $300, whereas the East-West tote retails for, I want to say like $120. This carry-on from Béis retails for like $280, whereas this much smaller carry-on from Dagne Dover retails for $595. So more than double the cost for this set than you would for the Béis set. Now, who is the ideal traveler for each set? In my opinion, if you are investing in your first set of luggage, like maybe you were gifted luggage in college and never upgraded, or you got some hand-me-down luggage from a relative and you just been using that whenever it's time for you to go on a trip, or maybe you've just been piecing together luggage from Marshalls or TJ Maxx whenever you need a new piece. I think Béis is a great, fantastic starter luggage set. It is smartly designed. It is comfortable to use. It helps with organization, and it is at a very accessible price point. And they also have a really great sale. So you can just look out for a sale throughout the year to get it into the price range that you want. And you don't have to buy the full set. You can start with a carry-on and a tote and work your way up, buy a new piece once or twice a year until you have a full set. However, if you are a savvy, avid traveler, you travel for business, you travel to places that are very metropolitan, San Francisco, New York, Paris, London, these types of places, the Dagne Dover is probably going to be for you. It's a lot more chic. It's a lot more intuitive. It transitions a lot easier from travel day to functionality in day-to-day life, but it is a lot pricier. So get ready for a bigger investment in terms of dollars there. Let me know if you have tried either of these sets, if either of these sets are on your wish list, and which you would prefer. If you are interested in the Dagne Dover set, I do have a discount code in the description. So click that if you want to apply a little extra discount to your purchase, and let me know what you think. See you next time.